Hi there, I'm Jennifer, the Divine Levine, and today what we're going to be making is watermelon pickles. I know I said we'd make hummus, and we did make hummus. I just, the video just didn't turn out very well. And nobody wants to hear your blender, right? Nobody wants to hear your blender. Okay, so before we begin, this is day 3 hair. So curly girl method, not terribly curly, a lot of body. My hair has a lot of body, but okay. So much for the curly girl journey. Okay, so let's get started. So what I have here in my green bag is ta-da! I have some watermelon rinds. And what I did with these, okay, so the first time I made watermelon pickles, the first time I made watermelon pickles, I just kind of ate the watermelon off the rinds, and then I just stuck the rinds in the jar, and then I added the salty water, and then I was like, that's not terribly sanitary. The only person who could eat those would be me. Now, of course, probably the only person who will be eating these is me, but you never know. Who knows? I might get a guest. So I have a clean jar. I got this from IKEA years and years ago. I don't even know if they still carry these. But put this in the dishwasher on sterilize. And so we're going to put the watermelons into the jar. There we go. And these are kind of big pieces that I've got here, but that's okay. I love big pickles. The second time I made these, I cut everything up appropriately. I had the watermelon and everything was sliced, and I put everything in the jar. And I left it out too long and they got soft. And they didn't taste bad, but they were soft. This part here was still hard and crunchy, but this part here got so soft, it was mushy. And I'm sorry, I don't like to waste food, but sometimes, what are you gonna do? Okay, so here we go. I'm really tempted to gnaw the watermelon bits off. All right, so let's get this in here. And all right, so we are filling our jar. Now this is going to be what they call a lacto fermentation. And what that is, it means that it's going to ferment out overnight. Now, I say lacto, but there's no milk in this. There will be no milk in these pickles. All right, so next thing I'm going to do is I have my jar of distilled water right here. I always use distilled water. Let me just go and get the salt. Okay. And then I also want to get some olive juice, because I find that olive juice is, olive juice. Okay, so we got our salt, olive juice. Oh, yeah. And some garlic. Okay. So here we have some Himalayan pink salt. We have some Kalamata olives. Yes, I'm a regular shopper at Trader Joe's. And then we have a clove of garlic, which I'm going to delicately peel. Oh my, okay. There we go. Let's just put the garlic in here. All right. And then I think what I want to do is get a large measuring cup, and I'm going to stir some of the salt in with the water, and then we want to kind of taste it to make sure it has a salty flavor. We don't want to put too little salt, because if we don't have enough salt, then it's not going to work. Okay, Here we have it. Okay, so this is probably about 4 cups of water, or this jar would probably normally hold about 4 cups of water. So I'm just gonna start with 2. Put a little bit of salt in here. All right, there we go. Probably work better if this was warm water. Okay, and we're gonna put a little bit of, there we go, just a little bit of the olive juice. And what this does, this mainly benefits the olives because it means the juice isn't up here and the olives are down here. It's just easier to see and get them. So what I did was I dumped out the juice about down to where I can kind of pluck the olives out easily. All right, and let's get us a spoon. Okay, we'll just kind of stir our salt water. All right, get that dissolved. Okay, all right, now I'm gonna just test this. Oh yeah, that's fine. Okay, very salty. And we're just gonna put this in here. There we go. You know, one of the things that I like to use in my cooking is seawater. I'm actually out of seaweed right now. I need to go to the Korean store and get some seaweed, but that might be another option, is to use some seaweed water, but you would still need to add some salt because seaweed water it's not salty enough without you know, I mean, you'd think it would be, no, it's not. Wouldn't be salty enough for this purpose. Okay, let's test the water here. Just a wee drop. There you go. Now that, see, this does not have enough salt. I'm just gonna put a little bit more. And you kind of have to do this by taste. There we go. Now some people do this by weight. There are recipes out there where people do it by weight, but I find it's better to do it by taste. Okay, let's see. Nope, still needs a little bit more salt. All right, just a little bit more. Okay, let's get this. All right, so we have a clove of garlic in here. We have some olive water. This is from the Greek Kalamata olives from Trader Joe's. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's good enough. All right, I'm just gonna pour this in here. And what you wanna do is you wanna make sure that your water, I'm gonna add some more water, and if I have to add more salt, I'll add more salt. Yes, another bucket of water. All right, let's get this here. Okay, so what I want to do is I'm going to have the water going all the way up to the top. There we go, because we want the water to completely cover the watermelon, because if it does not, some of it may poke out and it can rot. Now let's taste the water. Make sure that it's still salty enough. No, it needs more. It's just a little bit more. Just a little bit more salt. There we go. Stir that in there. Give that a stir. Ooh-wee. Just put this down a little bit so you can see. There we go. Now, as you can see, these pickles are going to be really beautiful. They're going to have some, I mean, the color of the water already is just lovely. Okay, let's give this a taste. See how the water is. Yeah. I'm going to put the excess in here. Okay, so this is basically all you need. I mean, you don't have to use this. I like to use it because it just kind of gives it a little bit of olive flavor, because I like olives. Now the other thing that I like to add to this is I like to add some dill. So I'm going to add some dill. Let's see where I put the dill. Yeah, here it is. Okay. So I got this right here. I got this dill on sale at Whole Foods, I think. So, you know, we'll just put a little bit of dill in. Tap, tap, tap. Okay. There we go. This is about a teaspoon of dill. I'll just stir that around. Okay. And then, you know, some of the people who make pickles, they talk about getting something to like kind of hold the stuff down. But I think with having the water all the way up to the top, the water is going to completely cover it. I think that's going to be fine. Let's see. And that's going to give a, okay, so I'm going all the way up to the top, tippy top. Okay, see there's a little bit sticking out here because these things float. All right, there we go. We got our garlic floating. We want the garlic to go down there. Okay, we'll push that down a little bit. And then, you know what I could do is I could put like a little jar lid on here. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll give us a little bit of weight. Okay, that keeps everything submerged under the water. Let's see if I can screw the top on. I'm gonna screw the top on. Whoops. Come on, top. This might not screw on. Let's see if it does. Okay. I don't know. Let's see if we can get this to screw on. Yep, it's screwed on. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're going to leave this out on the counter for a day, and we will test them tomorrow and see if they are pickle-like. And if they are not pickle-like, then we will just screw the jar back, screw the top of the jar back on, and we'll let it stay out for another day. And I would say keep an eye on these. Don't just let them sit there for days and days and days, because then you'll get what I got the last time, which was mush. And nobody liked mush. Nobody likes a mushy pickle, right? I mean, yeah. So anyway, this is what it looks like. Let me just move the camera so you can see. There it is. All right. Okay. Oh, and I just wanted to talk real briefly about the hummus that I made. Of course, I made it like I said I would. I did the raw garbanzo beans with the tahini, the lemon juice, the salt, the garlic, blended it up with the water that I cooked it in. Boiled for 1 minute, put them in for 1 minute, then you take the beans out, and it was pretty good. It was pretty good. Yeah, no, honestly, I couldn't stop eating it. I could not stop eating it. I put it on top of a salad, and then I ate one salad, and then I ate another plate of salad, and then I was done. But they were like, you know, a big, full, meal-sized plate of salad, which is pretty good. And I ate pretty early today. It's 12 o'clock, and I've already had my main meal. So anyway, hope everyone is having a wonderful COVID-19 vacation. Dun, dun, dun. And I will see you back here tomorrow. Thanks for watching.